No, not stupid Dave and Perlita, because it quite literally can mean that Ellery or Bernard or a combination of those guys basically took me from my family when I was younger or a little kid, or during a project or whatever, or those two girls, or Harry and them, or from another place where I actually was born with my sisters, and they killed us, Perlita, which is probably what they're solving, which screwed up a bunch of stuff. Or like I was saying, Brian figured out where we were actually born, and I touched something because they had a naturally occurring eye, and I didn't know, and it fucked up everything. And so it messed up my dad and me. So they're trying to solve how to fix a problem, because if he showed me what is correct, people manipulated something to happen, Perlita, when we should be going another correct direction. So it kind of proves with the way Fat Man acts and all that stuff that we had something that was naturally occurring, how we should be able to live. And that's what those people do. And when you guys stand in the way and pretend and you know, grift stuff and like that, when the people actually went to school, because they say we had to go to a special school to learn, well, they're trying to solve who's causing the problem to make us live in a shit mess. Because, Lolita, if you guys assert that you're the blue and the black, and you got all duty separate and all this stuff going on, and they actually want to lift us out of a black so we don't have to live in a shithole, because they've already attempted to try naturally before, and they know it's almost worked. They're going to try to figure out how to, you know, solve the problem so we don't have to go to war all the time and live in a shit mess. That's a part of, you know, warfare. It's not always about rat-a-tat-tat. It's about learning about the world too, so we don't have to. So if Ellery and them are messing around and stuff, and people are picking stuff out of people's head, Perlita, it kind of means they at one time, like I said, we were a naturally evolving species with technology instead of having to do all this crap. So that's what they do, Perlita. Because I'm not down there and I don't have $1 trillion in my pocket doesn't mean I can't help. I mean, he makes it. That's what some of those girls wanted to do. They were willing to do it for free before you guys screwed with them, because they thought it was fun. That's what he used to do, Perlita. But, you know, we have to do ghetto life and get nasty and pout. Well, you know, you can be a part of it, or you don't have to. Perlita, I might not ever see it. Doesn't mean that I can't be a part of it and help make them successful. If they become successful, guess what? There's a higher chance they can make it work for everybody, because that's what we used to do anyway. Who the funk? I'm just trying to tell him thank you, basically. You know, I appreciate that if that's what he actually did. Well, wow, I didn't deserve it. But hey, Perlita, you know, David, I mean, I recognize work when I may not agree with them, but holy shit, doesn't mean I don't love them. You know, that's devotion to far beyond, you know, if that, what are you showing me is true and that's the life they live, that is some devoted people. So, like I said, if I had known and that was me back in that day, in that time period, I would have stayed, but you know, things don't, not everybody's got the full knowledge, and if that's Joe down there trying to reestablish what was lost, he knows he can do it off of small pieces and make the whole thing work. So what do you want me to do? I just know, he knows I want something that I cannot have. And so, like I said, when they get it going, they know I won't be able to compete with you. I know he's going to be able to get it to work, but just beware, you're going to have some guys and their children floating around in super hover boots pointing and laughing at a lot of you, and you guys want them, and you're not going to get them. I mean, eventually, but you know he's going to show up a little bit in front of you guys for a while.